Hey guys, what's going on? This is Space here. Welcome back to another episode of Movie Recommendation. I'm a little early this time, right? It's not the end of the month yet. Well, there's a lot of surprises in this video, so there you are. That's one of them. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, you probably wouldn't have guessed what this one is, given that, of course there's no obvious indication of what movie I will be talking about today. But today we have probably the biggest surprise for me of this year so far, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a freaking nerd. I'm a guy that freaking does nerdy things. I collect comics. I read comics, man. I look at the pictures in the comics and read the words. Nerdiest thing you can possibly do. I've never played Dungeons & Dragons before. I know. I have this nerd card here. It's gonna get shredded, it's gonna get thrown in the fire, dumped in the ocean. I know. But you don't have to play Dungeons & Dragons, or have ever played Dungeons & Dragons to enjoy this movie. It's just such a fun time. I'm sure there's nice, fun, spicy references for those of you, those D&D fans, as they say on the streets. But yeah, this was quite a fun ride. Directed by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein, I knew once I heard those two names were involved in this project, like, okay, there's a good chance. They did Game Night, if you're familiar with that. Game Night is amazing. They did the vacation movie from 2015. I haven't seen that, so I can't judge that, but Game Night was very fun, and this was fun indeed. They have such a nice, fun sort of visual style and comedy that really works quite well. They assemble such an all-star team. The cast is absolutely stacked. You got freaking Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, you got freaking Hugh Grant, you've got Justice Smith, you got just so many great actors and actresses that really pull off their characters perfectly and really bring the story to life with humor and heart and action. Just so much fun. There's a lot of great action here. The music is fantastic, very fitting. The settings and the world, the characters and stuff, all of the CGI and the practical effects and all of that fun stuff there is just really done to peak perfection. Everything looks so nice. Looks like a really cool world you'd love to live in, except for the parts you don't want to live in. The story is fairly simple, but very logical for this. It's sort of like a heisty, sort of fetch quest type story where the characters are going after these different pieces and finding, different things blocking their path. So, oh, I can't get this, I have to get this to get that, things like that. So, it's got some twists and turns, it's got a lot of really cool, fun moments. It's got some insanely cool cinematography. There's a really cool long shot in this movie that's like, I was just sitting in the theaters like, are they going to do this? And they did. It's like, oh, that's awesome. Keeps on going. It's like, this is so cool. So yeah, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. It is quite the fun ride. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's a cut above your average sort of comedy movie. There's a lot of great comedy movies out there getting released every day, maybe even today, who knows, check your local theater. But this one feels like a cut above. It feels like there's so much love for the characters, for the story, the world, everything jam-packed in this movie. So there we go. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you have seen this movie, let me know what you think. If you will see this movie and you come back and see it, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. Anyways, I will see you all next time.